The American dream is so pervasive and often so unquestioned. We don't realize how it's being presented to us. We often aren't looking for when it's presented. We see it when it's explicit and explicated, like President's Day or July 4th with sales or the Super Bowl and American identity. But we don't see how it exists in some of the most simplest content or some of our most favorite content. So what is the American dream? Well, the American dream as a phrase was established by John Truslow Adams in the Epic of America in 1931. And Cullen describes this at length in the introduction. So that we're all on the same page, the language was established in the early 20th century, this argument that American dream of a better, richer, and happier life for all our citizens of every rank, which is the greatest contribution we have to the thought and welfare of the world. That dream or hope has been present from the start. Ever since we became an independent nation, each generation has seen an uprising of ordinary Americans to save that dream from the forces which appeared to be overwhelming it. Within this statement, we see that the American dream is one of better, richer, and happier life for all citizens, right? That the world, your life, your experiences will be better because you are in the confines of America. And by confines, I mean geographical location, citizenship, right? Because those things are not necessarily synonymous. Just because you're on these shores doesn't make you a citizen. If that was the case, we wouldn't have had the 14th Amendment that offered birthright citizenship, right? At the same time, we have people who are not citizens who come to these shores, to come to this landmass that we refer to as the United States in order to achieve a better life. Having said that, if we look at the second half of this quote, ever since we became an independent nation, each generation has seen an uprising of ordinary Americans to save that dream from the forces which appear to be overwhelming it. In that statement, we see that the American dream is also perpetually under threat, which means it must always be defended. Right? So the American dream, even though it is an idea, a concept, some might say a national motto, it's not necessarily something that is guaranteed.